Like, what do you even? I thought this guy was like like he say he's got like some like mental illness stuff. Why is he like on Twitter? I don't want this rant to come across as like a threat. Yeah, I want it to come across as like a warning.
Dude, now I want to watch the Throbbing Horse video. Okay. I mean, that's bro. What the dude? He's a little wriggly worm, is Bowblax, isn't he? Raped or something.
Dude, I've been...
Toastify justifiably rips into Bowblax. Let's have a look at what Toastify has to say.
Dude, I've been covering it, bro.
You've been covering this stuff. I know, because he made a tweet like complaining about your coverage. You know?
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't go over on stream, but I saw it.
Yeah, and he just dropped another one talking about like and his private account being like, guys, let's be real. I overshare. That's my fault, guys. And it's like this guy he's going on streams and be like, I'm so unfazed by all this stuff. I don't care about all this stuff. And then he's going on. It's like clearly you do care because you're making tweets about it. Like I'm sorry because this might come like us out of nowhere because I've just been looking over like the Bowblax stuffs. But it's like this whole Alex situation.
I feel like, you know, because the downstream when we spoke about this, it was like, well, Bowblax isn't saying that you can't bring up tipster tweets. Old Twitch model. He's not saying you can't bring up old, you know, stuff of his to talk about or private DMs to talk about. But I think that's probably true. I don't think Bowblax is saying you can't do it. But imagine if Bowblax did like a bully stream on Tipster and then Tipster had like a private alt where he was complaining about it. Like Bowblax should be all over that like white on rice. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you're doing the same sort of shit that you would very likely be very critical of Tipster for doing, or at least mock him for doing. I don't know, dude. It's just like he's clearly having some trouble spurging out about this, you know, beyond all reasonableness. And it's not looking good. Let's put it that way.
It's like a parallel to the King of Nothing one, where like a big YouTuber goes into like a small like Spurg's DMs and like because they make fun of them for some random innocuous thing and they go completely balls up and then they like completely lash out with them and make the excuse like, oh, it's my mental health, it's my private life. And it's like, bro, your private life is not involved, you know?
Yeah, and that charity would never be granted to like any of the people that Bowblax covers, that anybody covers. I mean, Bowblax, if you just scroll down a little bit on his like account, you can see him like critiquing people for like genuinely like the same exact thing.
I posted this in and followed me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Sonic Josh. Yeah, apparently they spoke privately as well, from what I understand. I mean, obviously, Bowblax's best idea would be to just ignore this, but it's like he can't help himself but respond. But yeah, I mean, maybe there's not enough to really go off. I thought that Toastify and him had some sort of public conversation, but apparently they spoke privately. Yeah, I mean, to me, it seems pretty obvious. Yeah, he's got the gene. He has the gene. He can't not respond to stuff about him. Did I show this on stream? I don't know if I showed this on stream. His response to this. I think I showed this before. Oh, yeah, he was talking about the DMCA stuff. Why am I getting called manipulative by lerix? Did I show this? For the Boo Boss argument from 2020. I struck 3 videos on purpose because I was mad. Realised it was a bad move and retracted 15 minutes later. One of the 3 videos was transformative and I didn't know that. Striking a transformative video was never my intention, even when I had the lapse in judgment when I was mad. So it's like he had a lapse in judgment enough to strike the videos, but him striking a transformative video was a product of just what? Clicking through. That just seems like total cope to me. Like, the lapse in judgment explains much better why you decided to strike that video than you did it accidentally. Like, you had a lapse in judgment, you struck a bunch of videos which, even if legally you should do, you shouldn't do because you're a hypocrite for doing that. And then on top of that, you were like, well, fuck this guy as well. I'll strike his video too. The transformative video appeared on my copyright tab because the audio was only the song with the visuals being the transformative part, so YouTube ID picked it up as an option to strike. Like, to be honest with you, the best bet you've got for this is if you're going to make a statement about it, to just go, listen, guys, although it's been addressed, I just want to clarify that I did really fuck up in that situation. I've learned a lot from it. I've never done anything since. You know, I don't know what he did exactly say at the time or what happened, but just really clarifying that you fucked it up massively is the only way to handle this. All of this comes across like cope when there is a lot of legitimate criticism to make of you for this. And you just feels like you're trying to finagle and get around, you know, oh, well, you're calling me manipulative. I wasn't manipulative. It's reasonable that people would conclude there's a level of manipulation happening in that conversation, even if that wasn't his true intent or whatever, right? And, you know, from what I understand at the time, Nicholas was heavily criticised, where he was being fairly reasonable in how he handled it, bearing in mind the circumstances that occurred. You know, it's funny looking back now without any knowledge of it happening, and you're just like, yeah, like, of course Nicholas is pissed off. You know, you've taken an action which makes not only you, but those around you that are defending you look like total hypocrites because they're defending your archive channel. Meanwhile, you're striking other channels trying to archive you. And apparently there's more drama and that I didn't even see. Where was it? Tonkasaw, I think, got a win over this, which I'm guessing is linked to the fact that he was pointing out the hypocrisy. But yeah. Anyway, what is this evidence he's provided? Retracted the takedown. What is this? Oh, he's highlighting how he clicked the 3 videos. So he just went bang, bang, bang. I think people said Nick was an asshole for making Bowblax cry. Dude, that's just obviously because Bowblax is getting a level of good grace. When it's totally reasonable to be furious with the guy. It's like, do people not understand how frustrating it is that someone that you're associated with takes some action that makes you look bad by connection? Like, yeah, you'd be annoyed. Yeah, it's like endless grace and like, you know, help and assistance and getting cover from people. I mean, even the way that it was spoken about, it was like, you know, oh, that was kind of a dumb move, man. Right? Like the silk gloves have got to come on. And then when Nick gave a bit of the real take and the truth, it was too much. Yeah, it's like you got to coddle. So yeah, you know, it's obviously I'm looking back with hindsight and all of this. It's just, I mean, this new tweeting that he's doing, it just seems to be absurdly misguided and like more of his emotional outbursts of not being able to control himself. It's not misguided, it's he can't control himself. Oh no! Bowblax going for his tipster arc. You know, I kind of understand the frustration, I guess, of like, oh, people are talking about this old drama where I look bad, but you just got to take it on the chin and accept that some people sometimes are going to look at your old stuff and give their take about it. Unless you've got something new to add, let them say their piece and just move on. But yeah. So yeah, there's nothing new then except for that clip, right? Well, I think that the tips to bully streams are like, I think it's a product of seeing that in Tipster which you see in yourself. There was some crazy narrative that I was a huge piece of shit for making Josh cry, and in hindsight, people are looking at Edwin, Swan, Flamenco and realizing some people just had issues. Yeah, there was another toastify tweet, but I don't have that to hand. Wait, what is this? The Throbbing Horsecock thing. I don't know if I'll do that today. Maybe another day. Oh, yes. Yes, I think that's where I saw You're like, Queeman has it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I think that's why I saw it, actually. I think it's actually Queeman that tweeted it out. Sad to see Bo be acting like this. Toastify said on Lerix stream he wouldn't talk to me on Discord, then talked with me on Discord for an hour. Skullface emoji, monkey emojis. Tweeting about content creators making full streams on me to my private 4K follower Twitter account. Private 4K follower. That's hardly private, is it? Like, clearly there's going to be a bunch of people that are following you to do exactly this. Screenshot you and send it to people. If you want a private account, you need to be completely locked down. You need to be completely shut off, like to literally your closest friends. I mean, to be honest with you, my take would be, if you don't want it on the internet, don't put it anywhere, even on what you think is a private account. Even on an account with 1 follower, don't put it on there just in case the person has a moment and decides to screenshot you and put you out there. It just, yeah, I don't think there's any reason to do this. Certainly not to vent, and certainly not when you've got 4,000 followers. Like, yeah, put it in your diary. Think it. Think it in your head. There's plenty of things that people think in their head that don't become public consumption, and that's fine. Because obviously, once you put it out there, it is out there forever. Think it, dream it, do it. Bro, Bowblax, please log the fuck off. What is this? Clearly you aren't in the right state for this. Just take your time, get your shit sorted and figured out, please. Yeah, I think there is kind of like a... well, obviously could be wrong. I don't think that there's going to be the same tips. I don't think there's going to be the same tipsterization. Like, I don't think you're going to have the same sort of focus and attention on Bowblax. But I do think there's this kind of like backing away that's happening. You know, people are kind of like they don't want to fucking contend with having to, you know, deal with whatever the fuck is going on here. But yeah, sad state of affairs. Tragic. Yeah, it is honestly why. I mean, it happened the other day with something else too. But you look at older streams with fresh eyes, and you're like, God, it's so crazy. You know, you think a thing about it, and then you find out that at the time it was the opposite, and you're like, what? But I just think it's true that there's situations where, in a moment, there's a certain perception that changes with time as people reflect on it and look at it more. I'm guessing at the time as well, Bowblax was probably more prolific in making content and stuff, maybe. But I think Stylo is correct about a great many things. But I think in particular what he's correct about is this is not something that Bowblax can fix. This is something that Bowblax is like an innate flaw. I mean, it's the kind of aspect of the gene coming in, where it's like it's to do with the fact he can't seemingly like emotionally regulate and doesn't have the ability to ignore stuff like this when he clearly should just ignore it. Because here's what would happen, right? Lerix should do a stream, be critical of Bowblax. I've obviously watched the stuff and been critical of Bowblax. That'll just die. You know, people will move on and forget about it. But the more you talk about it, the more attention you draw to it, and the more people then talk about it in turn. Like this would be gone, and everyone would be talking about the next drama that comes along in a week. But instead, it's drawing more attention to it, creating this fucking obvious loop. But I think the conversation with Toastify between Bowblax and Toastify and lerix and Toastify, those, my understanding, were private. And I mean, you know, someone could well have recorded it, I guess, but I don't think we'll hear those anytime soon. Or the point is they're not public, you know, but someone presumably has recorded them one way or another. You learn quickly. Always assume you're being recorded. Dude, yeah, Tipster could do a bully stream. Thank you. Here we go.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, man? Listen, I don't know. I guess I don't want to like fucking derail the stream or whatever, but like, have you been seeing this like Bowblax stuff, right?
Dude, I've been covering it, bro.
You've been covering this stuff. I know, because he made a tweet like complaining about your coverage. You know?
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't go over on stream, but I saw it.
Yeah, and he just dropped another one talking about like and his private account being like, guys, let's be real. I overshare. That's my fault, guys. And it's like this guy he's going on streams and be like, I'm so unfazed by all this stuff. I don't care about all this stuff. And then he's going on. It's like clearly you do care because you're making tweets about it. Like,
that's the clip, right?
I'm sorry because this might come like us out of nowhere because I've just been looking over like the Bowblax stuffs. But it's like this whole Alex situation is like a parallel to the King of Nothing one, where like a big YouTuber goes into like a small like Spurg's DMs and like because they make fun of them for some random innocuous thing and they go completely balls up and then they like completely lash out with them and make the excuse like, oh, it's my mental health, it's my private life. And it's like, bro, your private life is not involved, you know?
Yeah, and that charity would never be granted to like any of the people that Bowblax covers, that anybody covers. I mean, Bowblax, if you just scroll down a little bit on his like account, you can see him like critiquing people for like genuinely like the same exact things. You're echoing a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Fuck, sorry. I got my fucking thing because I'm streaming on my end somewhere else. I might see if I can turn that down a little. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been looking at this stuff, and I feel like it's like really tough to even give this guy. Like, I'm not to be like whole nuclear, but like we should kick this guy out of the community because I don't have the jurisdiction. It's not my determination. People have their own fucking decisions. But like, he just like out. Like, do you believe that he actually like that? Like, King of Nothing actually knows he DM'd his like stuff to Nick Diorio? I don't believe that. You know. I don't think he would agree to.
Yeah, the thing is, you've got to understand, there comes a line of like coverage or something. Like it's one thing to like milk something for all it's worth, right? Like everyone does that to a degree. But when it involves you, if you keep rattling on about it, it gets to a point where people are like, oh, you look like a fucking moron for like continuously bringing up this thing you've been involved in. Like, it's just obviously bad news.
To that, Nick, like King of Nothing is somewhat like he hates Nick Diorio. Why the fuck would he like let Bowblax like leak all his shit? And that kind of brings the situation of like should I be telling Bowblax like stuff? Is he gonna leak that stuff to me? Because this guy like. Again, it's like this guy has like a tendency to appear on the other side with like technicals, with like flamenco, even he was like the last person off the tipster train. So like what like again, it's like he says like, oh, this drama doesn't really impact me, but it's like this does impact you because you're going on and like I'm trying to put this in fucking words, but it's like you're going on that just like proving yourself as like an untrustworthy asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is like obviously, you know, me and Nick speak, and there's been one incident where I've said a little bit too much on stream, but I think Nick understood that as like getting a bit excited and sharing more than I realized I could. But Nick does share stuff with me that I don't tell anyone about. Because to me, like, you know, there's stuff that I get told where I could go and speak to someone else, right? And I could be like, you know, say Queeman or something, right? I could be, oh, Queeman, guess what? Guess what I just found out? Like, but I don't do that because it's like, it's wrong. It's wrong to do that. It's wrong to me. Unless there is some sort of permission. I would ask if there's an allowance to share certain pieces of information. Why are we not asking why the Oreo is gossiping about people in his DMs? Because that's just, I mean, everyone does that. Every single creator has private conversations where they talk about things that they may not speak about publicly. Why are you acting like that's some crazy thing? Of course. Like, everyone gossips, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? 1 minute. Yes. Everyone talks privately to people about shit that's going on, about drama that's happening. You know, there's stuff that I'm not even interested in talking about or covering on stream that I end up speaking about to people because it's somewhat interesting to me on some level, you know? Oh, did you hear about this? Oh, did you see that? Oh, what about this? It's just the way it is. And you give, you know, if you've got some insight. Well, I don't have as much insight often, but Nicholas has got all these little fucking people he's talking to left, right, and centre. Sometimes he's the queen. He's the queen of the gossip. But yeah, it's no big deal. I don't know. It's like a way of kind of, I don't know, letting off steam, being able to talk somewhat openly about something to someone where you feel that you've got some level of trust and not just going to go tell everyone about it, you know? Dude, bit awkward. Nicholas is in chat. I'm a backstabbing, leaking sweeper who covers up for people and won't release the info you guys want.
No,
You
yeah,
know?
I get where your frustration is coming from. I had a private call with him, and like tried to talk it over a little bit with him because all things considered, you know, I'm still like friendly with him, and I'm not trying to burn any like huge bridges with him or whatever. And in the future, when he gets his shit more taken care of, you know, having conversations and like cordially talking is like, you know, that's fine and chill and cool. But I talked to him in a private conversation, and fuck, I really just didn't feel like I was getting through to him. And I don't know how he feels about me personally. But
He doesn't. He
yeah.
doesn't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be like so hard on him, but he doesn't understand that like this is like not the path to go down. If you're like constantly tweeting about this stuff again and again, if you're constantly talking about like Queeman and Alex Gekmo and all these people who are in like fucking the grand scheme of things, Bowblax is a YouTuber with 300,000 subscribers, and his channel is way more active than Flamenco or Tipsters when they start spurging. So if he starts doing this shit, it's gonna be a lot more impactful.
Dude, listen, okay? I like Queeman, right? This is meant to no disrespect. But if there was some channel with 5k subs... I mean, you know, I've made this mistake before. You know, what was the name of that guy? I probably shouldn't say his name. But remember that guy? The schizo guy? You know, I look back on that and I think, why did I even fucking care? I mean, he was a fucking nutter. Random nutter with no subs. The main attention he was getting was from me talking about him. But yeah, it's like if there was someone with like 5,000 subs talking all this shit, I just, you know, I don't know. Is it really worth paying attention to them? Particularly if they're just like shitting on you all the time. I think Alec Gekmo is a funny Twitter account, but do you really need to be like paying attention to that? I don't know. It just seems so fucking weird to pay all this attention to people in the grand scheme of things. They're not going to have any meaningful impact on your pathway. And in fact, if anything, you know, paying attention to them only draws more attention to them, which then they're shitting on you and draws more attention to that, you know?
Like, I don't know if he realizes this.
Yeah, and
he's like, he's like constantly obsessed with like Alex and all these people and going on these tweets about it. It's like, bro, like, what do you even? I thought this guy was like he say he's got like some like mental illness stuff. Why is he like on Twitter?
Yeah, the one annoying thing that like I don't want to like talk too much about like the private conversation for obvious reasons, but like the one thing that I found was frustrating with there is that like I would bring up to him like, hey man, like this is the reason like why you're having the trouble, and I was explaining the reasonings to him, and then he kind of couldn't even like accept or understand that it was even a big deal. He was saying, well, I mean, it's only like kind of like people like you, Alex, and Queeman going at me. So it's like he doesn't even understand like the like I guess gravity of this. That like, bro, this is cringe. This is
he
cringe.
doesn't know when to stop. Yeah, literally, he doesn't know when to stop. It just pisses me off, man. It just pisses me off.
Because of course, like if anybody, yeah, because of course, if anybody can take an L and move forward, they're golden. They're cool. Like, you know, nothing else said. But like the inability to seemingly understand and like understand the gravity of the full situation with Bowblax. That's something that really was kind of frustrating when I had a conversation with him. So
It's
yeah,
like he
I
doesn't
don't know.
understand that like what he did was wrong, you know? Where it's like,
Exactly.
ah, well, whatever. It's just not a big deal. He's trying to like he's literally trying to sweep past it. Not to
That's
use the fucking term that everyone uses.
no,
Not
but
getting out the brooms.
no, yeah, and I
But
get
it's
it, and
like,
that's the same frustration I had in the call with him. I just felt like he wasn't really getting it.
Bro, the thing is, if he could just, dude, why not just message someone you know that you can trust about it? Or even better, speak to someone offline about your, you know, your issues. Why does it have to be that you put it on a private Twitter account with 4,000 followers, many of whom presumably, or some of whom at least, are there to just screenshot the things you say to post publicly? Not everything has to be a public affair. Jesus Christ, dude.
I was talking to Jamie was in my chat and saying like the stream with ChudLogic where like he's talking to like Nick and Chud. It's a fireside chat, and he's like, and it's absolutely right. That was absolutely a fireside chat. It was like, Bowblax, maybe you shouldn't be doing this stuff. Maybe you shouldn't be talking about all this stuff. Maybe you shouldn't be doing this stuff. Not to say that like Nick and Chud were coddling him, because they certainly were calling him out. I think it's good that like Nick was like at least went on stream and like pointed out and stuff. But like I don't.
Okay, listen. Nick was... Nick was clearly... I wouldn't call it coddling necessarily, okay? But dude, Nick was playing like he was very concerned with Bowblax's mental health, okay? I was somewhat, okay? But I still tried to find ways to talk about stuff, even though he was trying to cut off some aspects of the convo. You know. And then obviously Queenman came in and just went... That was good content. That was good content. Anyway, you know, I look. Bowblax is clearly not all there, okay? He's clearly fucked in the head, right? And as much as you can talk about stuff he's done previously, it's clear now that it's even fucking worse. You know, this meltdown as well. It's just not. I just think you do not want to be anywhere near that in terms of any sort of defensive aspect. And you know, Bowblax needs to be the master of his own situation in this one. I think.
I just don't know why he doesn't realize it. You know.
I think he needs to take a lengthy break, like genuinely, because you know
I don't
he's
think that'll
clearly,
work.
as he explained in Chud's stream, he's going through a fucking lot.
I don't think that's going to work. I do not think that taking a break is going to make any difference to this. I think it is internal. I don't think you could get past it. It's just something that Bowblax has got to manage better, and he's very struggling to do that already.
And on top of it, and because right now, if he like returns or whatever, I guess I don't really have much faith that anything will like be different. So I think for the sake of him and for the sake of, I guess, everybody else, so he doesn't spurg in like random people's DMs anymore to take down tweets, he's got to take a lengthy fucking break, get his shit figured out. Unironically, probably like see a therapist or something from whatever he explained that was going on.
Oh God, Xylie's talking some sense to Bowblax too. What the fuck are you doing? We literally just talked about this, and you agreed that this is the way content flows, and it's not personal. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Like, none of this is personal. Like, sometimes you're the news, and people talk about you, and sometimes they have criticisms of you. Unless you feel like you're really being misrepresented or some crazy thing is happening. Well, who cares? For you, it's personal, Stylo. Because you fucking... But for me, it's just stuff to talk about that's happening. You know, I'm not like... whatever happens, it's not going to mean anything to me. It's just a thing to talk about because it's kind of an interesting thing that's happening, particularly when there's not much else going on. But there's nothing personal about it. You know, it's like the other day when I watched that thing that exposed what an absolute fucking retard he was during the DMCA stuff. I didn't do it because I was like, I want to see Bowblax burn. It was just, oh, you should see this clip of him spurging out that I'd heard about. And then I watched this video and was educated as to how insane Bowblax was being back then. None of it's personal. It's just, oh, well, that happened and that was fucked, wasn't it?
And just
but we don't like we don't. Okay, So we don't know what's going on. This is like the same with King of Nothing, where it's like going to us and be like, listen, mental health guys, like my stuff has happened in my personal life. This is why I'm doing all this shit, and like making this like non-binary tweet. Like just the way he went to Alex in those DMs, just really fucking like rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah,
you know?
those DMs were fucking unhinged. The way he explains that, he already said this like publicly, is that he literally had a manic fucking episode.
Yeah.
Like he literally was manic. But I mean, hey man, I don't know. It's just
It's like if you can't control that, if you can't, and even now it feels like he's going for like some manic shit because he's like tweeting about this stuff. He's still talking about this stuff. He's clearly still got it in his mind. So it's like if you can't handle that you're manic, that's gonna be your undoing, and there's nothing like I or you or anyone else can do to stop that. That's your decision.
yeah. Because, you know, at a certain extent, of course, you can like say like, oh, it's just my mental illness. But at a certain extent, you got to acknowledge your mental illness is still you. Like the actions that you do while you're still mentally ill, you're still responsible for. And I don't know. I honestly, I just feel like you should just.
Also, the other problem that you've got as well is this mental health shit. No one gives two shits. Okay? It's like the Jake Weddle shit. Jake Weddle's moaning about me mentally ill. No one cares. Literally no one cares. That's for you to manage. Right? And you just don't put yourself out there if you're that fucking unwell to deal with it.
Take a break, get his shit sorted, and come back like fully 100% or the closest to 100% he can.
You think he's actually going to do that though? That's
Not
the
my
question.
problem.
Honestly, no. I like Bowblax, and I wish the best for him. To be honest, I don't know if I have much faith, but
I don't want this threat to like. I don't want this rant to come across as like a threat. Yeah, I want it to come across as like a warning because it's like I just
Oh my
see the
God.
path he's going down right now, and it's like if he's going down the same way.
I think the toastify might be threatening a bit of the Indian treatment, so to speak. I'll say no more on it though.
He's gonna fuck it up. I don't want to like farm content out of this guy, but like it's gonna happen. It's like I'm telling you to fucking swerve out the way. You're just going straight forward at the pedal, and you fucking you foot on
and
the
it's
pedal.
like, and especially because you see a lot of comments of people saying like, "Oh, commentary eating each other live." Like first it's Bowblax, then it's gonna be someone else. They're just eating each other live. Like no, it's not. Like be realistic. Everybody who gets eaten alive, like quote unquote, they've all done fucked up things that appropriately like got met with scrutiny, and either they couldn't take it, they couldn't take the L, or they responded aggressively. We've seen this Flamenco, Jalen, Tipster. All these people, you know, that's like the common issue, is that they couldn't really take the L, and that's the reason why they were ousted. And you know, hey, even the thing with me, I don't even want to say ousted, that's cringe, but just the reason they got like a lot of scrutiny and criticism. And I don't want to come across this from any kind of like moral high ground or whatever, because I've had my own fucking huge cringe moments, dude. I've had cringe moments, but it's just it just comes down to, hey, take the L, acknowledge, hey, that was fucking gay, and just move forward. That's all. It's chill. So.
Yeah, anyone who makes the argument that like the comic community is like covering for its own or shielding its own is like retarded. Because it's like there are only like two criticisms they can make: either a sweeping or a shielding. Like that's it. Like it's very on both situations. And it's like I can kind of if he takes the L on a couple of situations, yeah, I kind of get that because he took the L with the fucking the copyright rights strikes. He took the L with that stuff. But like when he does it like over and over and over again, I'm starting to think like this is kind of like a pattern of behavior, you know? And it's like
that's what I was saying.
maybe this
I explained that to
happened
him
over the
and he didn't
years,
really see it,
but it happened recently. Like, do you remember his like tweet about the about Destiny with that totally satire fucking screen?
It's one thing to take a break from mental health, and it's another to say my mental health when you spurg out. I don't know why he doesn't get that. Yeah, I think if you quietly take a break because your mental health is in a bad way, that's, you know, you can. And also, I don't think you make a big deal out of it. You just say, I'm taking some time away. I've got some personal stuff in my life I'm dealing with. You know, or not even that obvious. I don't know. There's a way you can say it that isn't as explicit, that like, I am mentally deranged. I need to take time off. And yeah, it comes across like you're using it as an excuse or something, right? Yeah.
Shot?
Oh, did I see it? Dude, that I did a full coverage on that, and I had calls with him on it.
Oh, I might have to check that out in a bit, man.
He was, I mean, he was literally just like spreading completely false pedophile accusations, and like self-admitted to me that like he was just trying to get a pot shot at Destiny. So he just like spread false pedophile accusations. His
Wait,
explanation too
he
was
said he was just trying to fuck. Wait, he literally just said he was just trying to fuck Destiny over. Or
he
just like
said it,
retweet. He's like, this guy's a pedo.
he said he wanted to get a pot shot at him, basically, but there was still like the explanation saying that he didn't try to fully come across as like he was accusing him of being a pedophile.
Why state you're working on your mental health instead of letting your actions speak for themselves? I mean, yeah, just whenever you mention your mental health online, there's a reason for that. Because lots of people have got struggles, lots of people have got issues, and not everyone feels the need to talk about the mental health all the time. And, you know, I know that people are like, no, Bowblax is definitely doing it. He's a manipulative, he's a snake. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think there's an intentionality. I think that's why he's probably not going to become the next tipster, because I don't know if there's the same level of maliciousness with it or something like that, right? I could be wrong. Could be that happens. But yeah, I just think that this is autism. I don't know. That's what it comes across like to me. He's obviously severely autistic, and I think that's at the root of a lot of these problems.
Or that he agreed with it, but he still like did admit to me he was trying to get like a pot shot in, because I'm pretty sure like the quote tweet read it off as you know, really makes you wonder, because somebody posted a picture of Destiny, clearly a joke, saying like, I'm gonna fuck a 10-year-old, or it was something in the context of that. You know what I mean? It was like unhinged.
Yeah, it was. So it's like little trike screenshot where it's like, I'm gonna bend you over the hood of your little trikes.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like,
and people were using that to genuinely call him a
replying to is
pedophile.
Courtney, who Bowblax knows.
Yeah, and so and he quote tweeted saying, "Oh, really makes you think why he was like really best friends with Mr. Girl at that point." And so it's literally just like seemingly agreeing
Because
with
he's salty.
spreading false
He's
pedophile
salty about the
accusations to get his pot shot at Destiny. And that's what I was trying to explain to him, is that how it comes across, and how I don't really like believe him, that he didn't really have like, I don't know, a little bit of malicious intent to try to just fuck over Destiny, because I know he doesn't like Destiny. Destiny doesn't like him. You're telling me he didn't want to get a little quick shot in, a quick jab in? I don't know. That's like the hard buy for me.
And it's like like all these situations he brings onto himself, like the whole copyright strike stuff. Like he was in that call being like, oh, I can't believe Nick is talking about this stuff. He's so retarded. And he ends up with him crying. And now the Queeman stuff where he like starts like, bro, bring the criticisms to the table. And then he ends up with him leaving. Like he doesn't know when to stop, is what I'm trying to say. Basically.
He's got
I've said like 1,000 times. But
impulsivity issues, and just sounds like mental stuff behind the scenes. And hey man, I want to preface all this by, I hope that he figures his shit out. Genuinely, I hope he gets his shit like
mental stuff behind the scenes. Oh, goodness me. I just go and deal with it, dude. I mean, I don't think you can. You can't. I don't know, dude. I just don't think he's ever going to change. I think this is the problem. This is a character flaw. It's exactly like Stylo said, to be fair, okay? It's a character flaw. Fundamentally, I think that he is, yeah, I don't know. He's fucked in the head.
like settled. But fuck, man, you know, covering this, like, I feel like I'm even being less hard than I would be on someone normally. I feel like even I'm sweeping a little bit, where I'm trying to be fair, but because it's Bowblax, because I'm friendly with him, I feel like there's still like that little bar that doesn't want me to go like too hard. But like, fuck, man, like, you know, if anyone else was doing this, if Brad Taste was doing this, it would be story of the week. Look at this fucking
King of
retard.
Nothing was doing
You know what
this
I mean?
because he did.
Yeah,
he
literally
did it.
Kid Nothing did the same thing. You could see why Bowblax was so sympathetic towards King of Nothing now, is because he was literally doing the exact same thing with Alex Giacomo.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. This shit just did you see? I wanted to also bring up. There was like I don't have the screenshot for this, but back in like 2023, I think Bowblax made like a tweet about Pokimane, and it was like one. It was like basically it was like a short of like, wow, I can't believe she said she doesn't sexualize herself when she's like making a thumbnail with us like eating the banana stuff. And then like Pokimane replied, and it was like, this like thing isn't sexual at all. I don't know if you remember that one, but it was like it came up.
oh, I do remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
Again, it's like another dumb impulsive. I watched the. He didn't have the. He couldn't bother to like watch the fucking thing. Like really?
Yeah, he said something to me where it's like 50, if you like have a tweet bot on him, he said like 50 to 60% of his tweets apparently he deletes.
Okay, listen, Chud is exempt from extreme criticism. We're in a post-Chud zone. Bro, look, look, if someone said something about you that is just criticism, that's going to happen. You're speaking publicly on the internet, especially as you get bigger. People are going to say shit, right? It's only if it's not even extreme criticism. It's more so criticism that is totally and utterly like beyond the pale, right? That maybe you might want to seek out some sort of conversation or something. But I don't know, dude. Who cares, bro? Yeah, people are going to say shit about you. So what? Who cares? Literally doesn't matter. It only matters if they're spreading some sort of insane misinformation about you, or you want to have even maybe a reasonable conversation to broach some misunderstanding. Like, it just tweeting about it as well, dude. It's like the worst way of handling it. You just look like you're coping or something.
Or whatever. He has big impulsive issues.
Oh god, that's not a good thing. No.
So like
Bro,
clearly, like, I don't know. The guys that got impulsivity issues.
Tipster's like A-Log server's probably like celebrating right now. It's like,
yeah. Hey man, I wish him the best, but I totally get where all the frustration comes from, and you know I've felt it too. So.
I feel like, yeah, I get your position, but I just at this point I feel like I'm done with being like I wish him the best and like trying to be like, oh, you can come back from this stuff. And it's like, no, motherfucker, you need to like stop. I need to like put my foot down or something.
Yeah, I think the thing that lerix is describing there, I think that's a product of, you know, the fact that he does have like friends in high places, right? I think that is just, he is getting more credence because he's got these kind of long-standing connections with people, and people do give him a bit of an easier time. The best example of this is the DMCA drama. You know, the fact he got so much fucking leeway over the DMCA shit is wild. You know, it was an insane act that in some cases would be a career ender, right? I mean, that should be, I mean, I'm not saying what should have happened necessarily, but, you know, fucking with DMCA stuff to the point where you're striking transformative criticism of you. Look at what's happened to people that have kind of done that. You know, it's not gone well, has it? But for some reason, it's like Bowblax got away with it by crying on a stream, and Nicholas got berated, even though Nicholas was in the right as far as I can see in all of that, you know? And yeah, I don't know much about all the history of this, but I do think there's a level of his connection to Augie having a, you know, a kind of positive impact on him too, you know, in that respect. So yeah.
Then, you know,
I just want him to fully realize like the gravity of the situation though. Like, no, it's not just like DJ Screwdriver. It's not just Alex Yekmo. Like, bro, no, this is like a thing that's like brewing that people are justifiably like angry at you for. It's not just little spurgs. Like, you were doing things that are getting people like annoyed. I don't know. But
well, it's not like the fact that like it's not their size that's like affecting it. It's your reaction. You know, like
Yeah.
it's how he acts that is reflecting badly on him. It's not just like, oh, these are just like small spurgs I can fuck with.
yeah. But
Dude, now I want to watch the throbbing horsecock video.
yeah. I know he's probably gonna watch this, so I'm just still saying though.
Bowblax,
again,
I'm not. But in the future, I'm not taking a call with you. You've admitted you are mentally ill right now. I'm not taking a call with you for whatever reason, for whatever fucking story. I've literally just been honest right here, right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe he's gonna watch this.
hey man, hope he figures this stuff out. But yeah.
I don't know if I owe him a conversation in private, but I feel like because I've told him stuff in private, and now with this King of Nothing stuff, I don't know if he's like leaking that to someone else.
Wait, hang on a sec. All Toastify said is, I don't know if I owe him a conversation in private. He didn't say, I won't speak to you. It's that, you know, he is expressing skepticism about having the conversation.
Else. Stuff that I've told him like in confidentiality.
Yeah. Dude, it's brutal. It's brutal, man.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you for having me on, man.
No, for
Appreciate
sure. Have
it.
a good night, man.
You too, man. So yeah.
Hey, man.
I mean, yeah, sure. If Bowblax wants to talk to me about some of the criticisms, I'd happily do that. But for the looks of it, he's wanting to have like private conversations. I mean, I will say it plainly. Yeah, I would not have a private conversation with Bowblax about this. If he wants to hash it out, I'm happy to do it on stream. But I mean, what's the value or point in having a private conversation, particularly when people are trying to help him and seemingly not getting through? I mean, based on his words, certainly. Okay, I said the throbbing horsecock video as in Bowblax's alt account, okay?
Bowblax the other night got completely fucking exposed. So Bowblax was live the other night and he revealed his Twitter accounts. You see Bowblax, Twitter Versus, Bowblax videos, and mine's bigger, throbbing horsecock.
Sure, but the way that Bowblax presented it, I was expecting it to be a lot more like aggressive in the way that he said it. But it just seemed like he was skeptical about the idea of having a private conversation, but then did it anyway.
So, I don't know why. I don't even know how this even happens or anything like this. So, Bowblax basically has this alt Twitter account where he tweets nothing but the deranged. Good vibes, black, 9 inches, hashtag nigga. So, Bowblax was tweeting a bunch of crazy shit on his account. I mean, a lot of people were digging through it. I skimmed through it, and I found the best of the best right here. There's a lot of good stuff here. The commentary community is so afraid of... Oh, I already used my... Listen, I've already used my inward pass for today, okay? They're afraid of... The commentary community is so afraid of the N-word, but said it all the time when iDubbbz let them. Now, this is a true fucking statement right here. You know, iDubbbz had to actually give Elvis the Alien a bionic pig permission to say the fucking N-word.
PewDiePie. Just no transition.
No, I
just
disavow,
straight to PewDiePie.
It goes on. Keep listening. Take this huge L, get on Gab. Should have let us post hot porn to your website. Bowblax was very coon-brained on this account. Trans women aren't real women, but I'd still fuck the shit out of them. Now, I'm pretty sure he said this in real life before in conversations. Pirate Cynical want to go to a furry convention with me, so Bowblax is a furry, guys. Dude. Listen, if he calls in today, if I next time I talk to him, I am gonna have to press him on this because this is like, honestly, you know, we've seen N-word drops and stuff like that. Fuck all that shit. This is the worst tweet so far. I mean, Bowblax has exposed himself as being a fucking furry, but also inviting Pedo Cynical to a fucking convention. What the fuck is that all about? I can't hold it in! Ugh! Well, we can see what he was struggling to hold in there. I would have given nudes to Pro Jared. He's hot. Too bad the Tumblr is gone. So there he is offering to give nudes to another man. Here's another one. Cole Kerrigan lies about...
I mean, look, it is funny. Some of the stuff is funny. I just think that broadly, alt accounts are bad news and they only ever bring trouble. I mean, put case in point here. He had this alt account posting insane shit. Then it got revealed and what? He apologized apparently for this. I don't think he needs to apologize for this. But it's like, yeah, you just end up, a bunch of stuff gets exposed that you said that apparently you didn't want people to know you'd said, you know?
Rape, but I'd still smash. Now, I kind of forgot who the fuck that is, so let me just look him up real quick.
It's like, I've even got an alt account to see people that have blocked me, but I don't post on it, and I've obviously shown it on stream, but I never post anything on it, even though the name is ChudLogic, so it should be quite easy to figure out it's me. You know, I show it on stream, the name's ChudLogic, but I still don't post on it because it's too much of a risk of like, you know, weird alt shit happening. So, yeah, just, this is funny, but alt stuff, you should do it on an account that is associated with you so that you at least have got, you know, there can never be accused of you having an alt and doing fucked up shit or whatever.
Okay, interesting. All right, so Cole Kerrigan. This is Cole Kerrigan on the right. I guess they deleted their fucking channel. This is who Bowblax wants to send their fucking nudes to, chat. WRL. Live research. Yeah, we're doing some live investigative research right now. I mean, look, I can't stress this enough, all right? Bowblax getting his fucking account linked was brutal for all involved. All 9 inches. All 9 inches, man. They were an RFC viewer. This freak? I know, I think we covered them like a billion fucking years ago. I mean, this is from 2019. I think it's from an After Hours or something like that. It goes on. Very horny shit from this account. Here he is, shit-talking tipster. Now, the one thing that's funny about this account is Bowblax, this is the base thing about this account getting leaked. It's like, Bowblax can never pretend to play...
Hang on a minute. This is from March 26th, 2023. Bro, wait a second. This thumbnail is crazy, dude. What was Tipster thinking? Trans breast milk? Bro, why would you... The trilk. The trilk. You want a little taste. Isn't there a thing of like him saying taste drink it or something? Is that a thing? Was it him that said that? responded to this person and said, well, if you want to prove it's real, drink it.
Play both sides anymore, okay? I mean, he's clearly stated his real thoughts on trans people, his real thoughts on his own sexuality, his real thoughts on Tipster, his real thoughts on Diorio and Keemstar, so now it's all out in the open. He's allowed to be honest, all right? 2 days ago, by the way, Tipster was calling Bowblax base for his trans takes. Meanwhile, Bowblax was on his fucking private account shitting on like, what the fuck happened? It's like a trans breast milk, really? This is the shit that you're fucking promoting and jacking off to every stream? Tipster actually blocked him, and to which Bowblax responded, well, you can see it on the screen right there, of course. We don't say those words here. Come back to check out the commentary community and see Tommy C's got a new boy toy, Matt Pitt. What happened to Tobes and Illuminati? Jesus, this place is so pathetic. Couldn't agree more there. Now recording has been in shambles. They haven't responded to this, by the way. Wow, Tommy C looked retarded on RFCA today. Raw data my ass, bro. Now, this is a funny tweet to me right here. This is the most interesting one, right?
I guess he's going to explain it, but damn. Maybe Queen and Bowblax got more in common than they realized.
Now, what Bowblax is referring to here is we did a stream on this date on After Hours covering the Finders, which is a CIA pedophile cult that was exposed. Mr. Medicare did a stream on it back in the day. A lot of people covered this, including us for some reason. Now, the funny thing about this is that Tommy C called into the stream to basically drop that it was a nothing burger. The Finders isn't real. It's all just like a satanic panic conspiracy theory. And the entire time that Tommy C was denouncing this theory, the chat was not fucking having it. Everybody was like, fuck you, the government's evil, pedophilic, Satanists, like Tommy C's covering it up, fuck off. So obviously that's what Bowblax is referencing here, is playing into that shit, right? Raw data my ass. This is another one. Fuck this Nicholas Yoria guy for making his video on Keemstar. It's obviously bullshit. Now, at the same time that actually a few months before Bowblax made this tweet, he was also like sending tweets like fucking like Etika. And he was like, why are you going on Drama Alert and supporting this doxing, swatting piece of shit? Supporting the Nick Diorio video, but then like just shitting on Nick for making the video. I love this fucking account because of how fucking schizo it is. It's great. He did let the mask slip just a little bit. This account's been active since 2016. Bowblax interacted with Sky Williams on this account, and Sky responded. Holy shit. The League of Legends subreddit is cancer. This is a much better subreddit, in my opinion, linking r/autism. So he did let the mask slip a little bit. He left breadcrumbs for it to be revealed 7 years later that this was Bowblax the entire time on an alter ego. So a lot of stuff happened after this.
I'm so glad Queen called out Tommy C for his unhinged behavior. Well, the funny thing there is, like, Tommy C was actually doing the opposite of like what, like, he was like criticizing or scrutinizing this claim of like satanic pedophilic government stuff, right? I mean, I don't know. Oh, Queenman was just critical of Tommy C because he felt he was, you know, unnecessary culture warrizing was it Dr. Disrespect stuff, I think? But yeah, that's more or less what happened, I think. And then, you know, Tommy C called Queen a bread tuber. I mean, it was a bit of a mess, to be honest.
This came out, including flagging. So as soon as this account was leaked, of course, Bowblax, oh my god.
Is there anyone the guy doesn't hate apart from you? I think Queeman is just very, yeah, I don't know. It's very anti-commentary community sometimes. You know, I do have some agreement with, like, some of the criticisms, but yeah, it's a bit excessive, sure. He is a hater. Wait a second, he's that meme. We say this all the time. He's the meme of the guy looking at a normal dude, you know? But it's funny because, you know, Queeman like goes at Wendigoon, and I'm like, yeah, I think some of this is excessive. But then it's like, I'm looking at Waco and a Wendigoon video comes up, and I'm like, I'm not watching that. I bet that fucking would annoy me, so I'm not going to bother watching that. Which, you know, I'm not going to comment on it because I've not seen it. But, you know, because I think there is probably an aspect there where I would not like the conspiratorial shit that he does, you know? What the fuck is this?
Flagging. So as soon as this account was leaked, this came out, including
lerix was
flagging.
Bowblax who has a history of falsely reporting and copyright striking criticism against him. Oh my god, dude. Has once again falsely reported criticism against him for calling him out for saying the N-word. Bowblax doesn't love blacks.
So as soon as this account was leaked, of course, Bowblax, oh my god. But Alex Gekma decided that the H3 subreddit needed to know about this, right? And his post got like 500 likes. I think he deleted it, I'm not sure. But Bowblax just did not give a fuck that night. Just started openly flagging him.
Bro. Oh my god, dude.
Just fuck that. I'm not
Wait.
including flagging. So as soon as this account was leaked, of course, Bowblax, oh my god. But Alex Gekma decided that the H3 subreddit needed to know about this, right? And his post got like 500 likes. I think he deleted it, I'm not sure. But Bowblax just did not give a fuck that night. Just started openly flagging him. just sitting there. And he also...
Okay. I mean, that's fucked. Bro, what the fuck, dude? He's a little wriggly worm, is Bowblax, isn't he?
He's like smoking weed at the same time, too. So you can't criticize him for this. He was high.
Dude, it's so fucking... Dude. Come on.
He's like, dude, come on. I mean, what do I have to do here? I mean, come on now, right? So he starts flagging Alex Gekma, threatens to flag Nick Diorio, just goes on a fucking rampage. Now, obviously,
Kind of based. No, it's not based. It's not based to wrongly flag someone. And it was Alex Gekma again. It was Alex Gekma again. Why are people saying it's based? What do you mean? It's not based. You wouldn't say this for anyone else. Dude, there's been whole videos made about people that have, you know, falsely flagged someone for something. It's funny, therefore it's based. Okay, dude.
I disavow completely. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Unironically, I was watching this happen while it was happening live, and my brain was breaking in this exact moment, right? Because I was just sitting there, I was like, okay, so Bowblax is just flagging Alex Gekma, and first of all, Alex doesn't care. The community is like memeing it up, right? Nobody fucking cares about this shit. My brain was just like, I was like, am I witnessing like 2020 over again? But nobody cares. Like, this is how autistic this community has unironically gotten. Bowblax can just flag this guy openly on stream, and nobody even knows if this is like a serious issue or not, you know? Like, everybody was just like, lol, like, haha, or whatever. Load up Mario Sunshine, call Nick. Dude, nobody
Dude. That's exactly what... Hey! Look, a year later or whatever, and you guys are doing exactly the same thing in chat. Look at that, eh?
gave a shit. First of all, how is Bowblax gonna openly just flag somebody on stream? But second of all, how is nobody going to give a shit? This is just such a retarded drama. I was like, wait, is Bowblax canceled? Is he ousted? Was John Swan right? Because of course, John Swan, if you guys don't remember, was making the prediction that Bowblax would be the next flamenco, the next tipster. And then like 3 days later, Bowblax flags somebody. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody's just like, whoa, this is hilarious. So I'm just like, all right. I don't even know what's happening at this point anymore. John Swan, another successful John Swan prediction. Who's next? This is John replying to a tweet where we're celebrating the death of Tipster or something like that, right? So Bowblax asked John, the oracle of the commentary community, who is next? John responds, you. Just straight up just says you. Bowblax is next at the crossfire. And then 3 days later, all of this shit fucking happens, all right? The funny thing is, too, when this shit leaked, Bowblax actually tried to play it off. What? This is the funniest outcome of this entire night. Listen to this shit right here. So,
hey, look, it's DJ Screwdriver. Look at that, eh? DJ Screwdriver, based video. What was that video we watched where he pieced something together? I can't remember. But yeah, another good account to follow if you're interested in commentary stuff. Yeah, someone in chat said apparently this is the reason Augie left. It is kind of mind-boggling to look back at this. Yeah, I can't speak to that, but I mean, it's kind of mind-boggling to look back at this, and you're just kind of like, so he just does that on stream, and no one seems to care. You know, it's like, bro, if fucking Tippy was flagging people on stream like that, it would be insane levels of criticism happening. But Bowblax does it, and it's like, no, it just seems like totally inconsistent.
He shows the fucking Twitter account. Everybody's like, address big throbbing horse cocks. Address this now. This is Bowblax's initial reaction before he has to just completely give it up and admit that, yes, he is big throbbing horse cock.
You throbbing horse cock. Throbbing horse cock? What the fuck you talking about, bro? Am I a throbbing horse cock? Who's throbbing horse cock? Is there someone in chat called Wait, how could I be...
Now understand, he had already shown his Twitter accounts, so he was already more than fucked at this point, right? Listen to his fucking voice, dude. This shit is so fucking funny.
Bowblax, I found your horse cock alt account. You were saying trans...
Listen to that laugh.
Bowblax, I found your horse cock alt account.
He tries to play it off with a nice little laugh there. This motherfucker is so sneaky.
You were saying trans women aren't real women, but you'd still fuck them is so real, though.
Bro, I think at this point, why deny it? Like, clearly people... If you've got this alt, and people are saying this alt is you... At that point, you got to go, okay, you got me. It was me. This denial is so pathetic.
Oh. Horsecock account?
Oh my god, this motherfucker has the giggles. He's laughing he thinks at this point he can laugh his way out of this. He thinks he can just giggle and pretend like this is such a ridiculous and crazy allegation. What? You think I have an account called Horsecocks? That's crazy. Who the fuck would have... Yes, who the fuck would have that? He's so high right now. No. Don't give him an out here.
This ain't me. Trans women aren't real women, but I'd still fuck the shit out of them.
Bro. This ain't me. Why at this point are you denying it?
He's laughing like this is the first time he's seen this before. Dude, this is probably one of the most psychotic Bowblax clips of all fucking time, dude. This is some crazy fucking shit.
I like...
Chud can't comprehend simple humor. Yeah, but it's not humor, is it? He's clearly trying to deny it. Because, didn't he end up apologizing for this, from what I understand? This ain't a joke. This is like him trying to get out of being found out for running this account.
I like this account, dude.
I like this account. Oh my god, dude. This is some good shit right here. So,
yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, that is me. I was just fucking around on an alt account. Like, it just makes it seem like you got something to hide.
Bowblax sits there and pretends like, how could this...
Yeah, that is me. Yes, I did tweet the M-word because it was funny. End of discussion. Bye. I don't know, just ignore it altogether.
This account be me. This is so fucking crazy, man. I don't even know what to say about this. You know, on one hand, this is disgusting. On the other hand, this is hilarious. It's like, what do I even say to this, man? If H3 is cool, this would be a whole H3 podcast bit. Bowblax is a whack packer. Dude, H3 has to cover this. It's not my account. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Bro, and then he's trying to deny it in chat. Where's the joke there? Can someone explain what the joke is of denying it in this chat? Dude. Look, guys. Why are people coping so hard about this? He's clearly embarrassed or concerned about the consequence of being exposed for this, and he's trying desperately to obfuscate and lie about it.
This motherfucker tried to play this off like this was a bit for a whole minute and a half and tell the
Dude, here's the thing. Obviously, there's stuff that's floating out of there that you're not necessarily going to want people to know, right? And then if it does come out, the two options are you either cop to it or you ignore it. I just feel that lying about it is wrong. You should not deceive people and be dishonest and claim, especially if you're banged to rights. I feel that's the wrong thing to do. You know, I mean, if it's like protective in some way, like, you know, if someone, I don't know, if someone said like, oh, hey, Chud, I've got your kid's school address. Is that your kid's school address? I would say no, instinctively, right? I think stuff like that is probably okay to lie about. There's probably a limit there, whether it's to protect some third party in some fashion, or not, you know, lying to protect your private information or something like that. But when it's, is this alt account you? I think you should just own up to it, because you're not protecting anyone but yourself and your embarrassment, you know?
Chat berated him for like 20 minutes straight. Address it. Address Horsecocks. Address it now. And then eventually he had to crack and admit, oh, this is actually my fucking account. How is H3 not covering this? If H3 doesn't cover this, I'm suing. Oh, he's live right now. I mean, I'm sure even Bowblax has to admit, H3's got to fucking cover this, man. All right? And this has to be on his fucking radar. Especially with how often they abuse Bowblax every fucking day. They have a whole soundboard of Bowblax speaking. Like, they are obsessed with them, so they gotta fucking cover this, right? Is Dan gonna bring this up to... If he doesn't, come on, dude. That's like the worst in the fucking world. If they don't cover this shit, I will be so fucking mad. But there you go. Bowblax tries to deny owning the fucking Horsecock account. So I'm watching this all live in the moment, right? When Bowblax was live, when his account got exposed, I was watching their live, and I was trying to figure out, like, okay, how serious is this? Is everyone, like, mad at Bowblax? Does everyone just think this is a joke? What's going on? I'm trying to figure out how fucking serious this is. Nobody fucking cares. The next day, somebody cares. But it's not somebody from the commentary community. No. Keffals launches the attack. Now, out of everybody in the group, me, Diorio, Turkey Tom, Bowblax, all of these people, right? Bowblax is the most supportive of trans people. And when I say supportive, I mean supportive. Like, he would fuck them, he would suck them, he would do anything. I mean, look, the account doesn't lie, okay? I guarantee you, there is an old 2019 episode of After Hours where we are debating. I'm like, Bowblax, you wouldn't actually fuck a trans person, would you? Or something like, come on. He's like, yeah, dude, of course I would. They're real women. Like, Bowblax is the most supportive of fucking trans people by far, especially out of our group, okay? But somehow, Keffals decides to go on the offensive. Bowblax just leaked his secret alt account on stream.
Oh, is this part of the reason that Tippy and Bowblax fell out? Because of this drama, I think, wasn't it?
And holy shit, what a cowardly piece of shit. Linking Bowblax's support of trans people, but contrasting it to his hidden alt account where he's saying that trans women aren't real women, but I would fuck the shit out of them. And so his original tweet says, I hang out with a lot of people, but if you're talking about Augie, Nick, Tom, etc., everything they say about you publicly is the same behind the scenes. They think you're a horrible person, but they never target you for being trans. It's usually for pro-deplatforming. Just search your name in my group chat with them. Tons of meth and coke jokes. Thanks, Bowblax. If you want to accuse people of being transphobic, maybe have some proof instead of just saying they're transphobic because they dislike you and you happen to be trans. Keffals contrasts this current stance with... Now, I don't know. This tweet doesn't make any sense to me, right? Because Bowblax is specifically talking about how not transphobic me, Nick, and Tom are. But then Keffals is like, fuck you, you lied about supporting trans people. Here you are on your alt account. You know, 4 years ago, you made this joke that nobody saw where you said that trans women aren't real. Obviously, a fucking, you know, crazy thing to say, a crazy joke, whatever. But Keffals stupidly decides to take the bait and get mad at it. taking it seriously and picks a fight with Bowblax, the most fucking pro-trans like, obviously in private he is. I've debated about him, because I'm like, Bowblax, you wouldn't actually fuck them, would you? Like, I get you support them on Twitter, right? I mean, yeah, obviously. No shit. But you would actually fuck... And he's like, yeah, of course I would. Why not? I've probably had, like, 5 debates with him in private about this. So, like, he's the real deal, man. But somehow Keffals picks a fucking fight with Bowblax, man. Like, he decides... Whoa! Yo! I would never... Oh, sorry! Oops! Sorry. They decide to pick a fight with Bowblax, all right?
Yeah, this is so true. I mean, it was so performative, this... I mean... It's so transparent, especially with everything that's happened, that it was never a concern. I know this isn't a Keffals win. No. I totally disagree that this is a Keffals win. There's nothing that Keffals done that is a win. The only thing that I've seen Keffals do that I thought was good was when they exposed that trans predator sex worker. That was kind of funny, okay? But that's it.
And go to war. Keffals has made a false allegation, manipulated narratives for money, tried to ban others for engaging in good faith arguments, and label anyone who disagrees as a...
Dude, the thing is, the Bowblax troll alt account, who fucking cares about him saying the N-word? Doesn't matter. Who cares about him saying story about trans people? Irrelevant. It's the fact he's denying it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It feels a bit... Yeah, it's just dishonest. Like, why deny it? Just come clean once you're found out.
Transphobe. But Bowblax trolled on an alt account, so he's a piece of shit? Okay, sure. So then Keffals' response says, is it or is it not transphobic to say trans women are not women? Can you answer that without deflecting? He's not going to answer the question because these commenter people are all cowards who don't say what they truly believe. And here's Keffals, previously fetishizing autism. I don't care if you like me or not. I live next to the train tracks. All I need to get pussy is to tell an autistic girl she can watch the trains go by at my place every few hours. I'm better than you. This is still a banger. You watch the train pass your home with an autistic girl. I ran a train on an autistic girl. We are not the...
Oh, okay. You want me to show this? Why? Why do I need to show this? It's just Bowblax looking younger and autistic. Looks like he's about to play a couple of rounds of Sonic, doesn't it?
Same. So if Bowblax is like transphobic, then Keffals is fucking ableist here. So we now have a war of victimization going on here, which is always fun to watch play out. Nick said, if we are taking jokes as literal takes now, I guess you can see why Keffals is so triggered at Bowblax now. Must be her hatred of autistic people. I could have sworn she was crying over woke scolds doing the same shit to her shortly before the famous Keffals meth bender. Maybe it wasn't ableism and Keffals is actually Bowblax's scorned lover. Since charitability has left the building, is Keffals mad Josh rejected her sexual advances? Now, somebody actually posted, I think it was Bowblax that posted the full logs of their flirtatious conversation, but I actually want to pull it up right now because Keffals is basically making the argument here. Maybe I have it right here. Let me see. Keffals says, you didn't answer the question of calling trans women men as transphobic. Your friend Josh is currently being a massive creep and using a burner account to sexually harass me. If you don't see how that's wrong, I would describe you like I described bigots in that clip.
Bro, what is this, dude? Women always ask weird-ass questions. We fucking... Dude, what the fuck? What on earth was that? Back off Keffals' tubby. She needs a real 9-incher right now. Okay, that is an insane thing to post. That's a crazy thing to post.
So Keffals starts freaking out because as soon as Keffals cancels Bowblax, Bowblax starts going in his account saying, women always ask weird ass questions. We fucking or no? So Bowblax starts openly just thirsting. Damn, Keffals is thick. Wait, what? She's one of the real ones for sure. Back off Keffals, Tubby. She needs a real 9-incher right now. Keffals, he's a man of God, not this tub of lard. DMs open, by the way. So Bowblax just rips the mask off and starts publicly thirsting for Keffals on the fucking timeline, right? But then on top of that, Bowblax reveals their entire flirtatious conversation to show that actually Keffals is the one thirsting for his autistic 9-inch penis. So Keffals says, Josh, I love Sonic. Please respond. And sure enough, the bait works. Bowblax responds at 3 in the morning. Now, it's unclear whether or not Bowblax was high or drunk, but he responds at very late hours in the night and says, that's epic as fuck. So then Keffals says, Josh, do you like my meme? Showing a clip of Keffals shaking their tits, comparing it to the Rouge the Bat jiggle physics in Sonic Adventure 2, which if you know what that's referencing to, blow your brains out, myself included. Bowblax says, lol, and then it continues. Oh my god! Ah, what the fuck is this? Oh, no! This is some scary shit. Keffals says, I feel the same way about my content, but with trans people. A lot of trans teenagers message me saying I gave them the courage to come out to their parents. It's a really good feeling. Bowblax says, I'm really happy that young trans people feel more confident because of your presence online. Keffals, by the way, is friends with Bob Posting, who was supplying DIY hormones to minors. Yikes. This is just some weird shit to read. Honestly, this is really fucking weird to read. I'm not gonna lie. Bowblax says, every type of person needs someone else to be inspired by to help push and improve.
Why did he share all of this? Why did he put all of this out there? Does he not see that this makes him look bad as well?
Improve their self-confidence. It just happens that people who can do that are lacking in more niche communities like trans and autistic. So I'm glad you can provide that for people. Keffals hearts that and says, they call him Bowblax because he bows out your blacks. I've been thinking of this one for weeks. I don't know how to make it funnier. Please help me. So Bowblax says, haha, I have no idea how to make it funnier. I'm not really the best at crafting good jokes. My brand of comedy is just saying random shit that pops in my head and hoping people laugh, LOL. To which Keffals says, hi, 2 weeks later. It continues. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. This is Tipster now. So we're done with the Keffals DMs right there, okay? So this is where Tipster responds. When Keffals started accusing Bowblax of sexual harassment, Tipster, the complete piece of shit, backs up Keffals instantly.
What the fuck did that account say? You can understand how those tweets would be kind of sexually harassing in nature, right? Because that's what she got upset about.
They're jokes.
Oh, so is this the start? This is the root of like the Tipster Bowblax falling out, right? And Tipster is kind of half over Keffals' side, half on Bowblax's side, but it felt he got kind of snaked.
And it's not
right,
real.
But
she knows.
Yes, they fell out over Keffals.
I don't want to.
It doesn't mean she has to be.
How does that
with it.
hurt
like,
her if she knows that it's
you can joke
not
about
real.
whatever you want, but it doesn't mean she has to be comfortable with it. Like, you understand that.
And
right?
I'm not comfortable with her fucking sending her jiggling tits in my DMs, but I wasn't freaking out calling her fucking autistic chaser, even though she tweets about wanting to fuck autistic.
Talk to her about it. Motherfucker, you're the one speaking up right now, backing up what Keffals is saying. Tipster is such a pathetic fucking loser. It's actually insane. Like, if you try to pin Tipster down on anything, he will try to squirm and fucking sweat his way out of any possible confrontation. He's afraid of it. He is...
Who else does that remind you of, guys?
So pathetic. So this is DMs between Tipster and Bowblax back when Keffals was calling...
God, there was a conversation I watched the other day with someone and Nicholas Diorio, where it was very much like that. I wish I could remember the name of the person. It was over DMCA, I think.
I guess Bowblax, a fake trans advocate. This is what Tipster was saying. She was trolling you, bro, like the whole time. Bowblax says trolling about trans activism isn't funny to me. Tipster says, okay, well, that's fair if you don't think it's funny, but it is trolling nonetheless. I wouldn't signal boost anyone calling you a transphobe because I don't think you are one. I appreciate you asking before jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm not that guy, dude. So Bowblax says, okay, I'm glad you don't think that. Didn't Keffals almost take her own life because people mislabeled her as ableist for saying retard? Tipster says, no, of course not, dude. You have never said anything that I view as transphobic. You said things that I disagree with, But I think that comes from a place of being ill-informed, not transphobia. Bowblax says the hypocrisy here is insane. She's in the wrong here. I'm fine with trolling, but not if she tries to legitimately imply I'm a fake ally when I'm not. Tipster says, I don't think she's calling you a fake ally. Just pathetic, dude. He weasels and he sweats. Weasels and he sweats. If you confront Tipster, he will weasel and sweat his way out of anything and just avoid addressing you. This is why my conversation was...
Dude, the whole point is, you know, it's highly unlikely that Keffals was genuinely uncomfortable with what was being said, bearing in mind the context of the conversation that they'd had. And, you know, dude.
So difficult with him because the guy does not answer shit. But he'll sit there and pretend like he's giving you every answer possible. He'll sit there and pretend like, oh no, I had a conversation. No, you didn't.
Damn. There we go. That was fun. That turned into a whole segment, didn't it? Okay, anyway, there we go. There's the Bowblax update.